Today we're going to practice the sound. See if you can say that. What do you notice with my tongue when I say that sound? Did you see how I stuck my tongue out to say? You have a go and see if you can do that by really sticking your tongue out. We call this the rude sound because it's the only time the teachers let you stick your tongue right out at them to say. Excellent. Shall we see if we can hear that sound at the start of any words? What's this? Yeah. Thumb. See if you can say thumb. I've got a number here. Do you know what number that is? 3. Can you say 3? Excellent, well done. Now, sometimes we get asked a question and we have to think. Can you say think? Excellent. Shall we see what's hiding behind my piece of paper here? I have got a picture. And there's a little story that goes with my picture today. Once upon a time, there was a princess. And the princess was trapped in her tower. She could not get out from her tower. She was all sad and all alone inside her tower. But one day, along came a horse. And the horse rescued our princess from her tower. She was so pleased and she turned around to the horse and she said, "Oh, thank you." What sound did you hear at the start of thank you? Could you hear that at the start of thank you? Let's see if we can see that on our card. So here we go, a little bit like my picture. There's our tower where our princess was trapped. And here is the horse who rescues her from the tower. And then when we turn it over, can you see there are 2 letters? That letter T and that letter H. But together, we call those special friends because they just make that one sound. And when we see this sound, we say, really make sure you're sticking your tongue out because it's going to be today. So when you see this side, I would like you to say, when you see this side, I would like you to say, thank you, because that's what our princess said in our story. Thank you. Or, are you ready? Or thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Excellent. I hope you were sticking your tongue out nice and big to go. Shall we take today's sound and hide it with all of our other sounds that we've been practicing together? And this time, when you see today's sound, make sure you're sticking your tongue out and you can pull a silly face if you want to. You can say, I'll let you be rude today. Are you ready? Say the sound you can see. X, L, J, Y, V, Sh, H, R, G, P, E. Excellent. Should we hide it in again? Oh, lovely to see your tongue sticking right out at me. A, S, D, T, E, N. I'm going to hide it in one more time. You ready? So look carefully. Whoop. Here it goes. Ready? V, U, A, K, O. Brilliant. Let's keep going for another couple of sounds. You ready? K, B, Z. Fantastic. Well done. Now I'm going to see if Fred can help me today. And Fred is going to tell me some words with today's sound in. So listen carefully because the might be at the end, Fred. It might not be at the beginning of the word. It might be at the end. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Right, Fred, tell me a word. Do you know what this word is? Ick. Ick. I'm going to say this a bit faster. Ick. Thick. Excellent. Well done. A nice, big, thick bar of chocolate. All right, you ready, Fred? You're going to tell me another one. That's an opposite. You ready? In. 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 Yeah, thin. The opposite of thick is thin. All right, you ready, Fred? Have a listen. P-a-f. 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 Path, excellent. Walk along the path. Have you got one more for me, Fred? Okay. I wonder if we'll know this one. Moth. 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 Well done. A moth is a bit like a butterfly, but not as colourful, is it? Moth. Super. Now, your challenge today is to think about that sound. Make sure you're sticking your tongue out. And to see today, if you can find 3 thick things, and see if you can find 3 thin things. Can you hear the in 3 thin things? 3 thick things. Have a go. See what you can find which is thin, and things you can find which are thick or thin. What can you find today? And I'm going to go and rest my mouth. It's a bit sore from all that work I've been doing today. See you later.